Most distinguished colleagues, I've examined and approved the second votes and proceedings of Thursday, 19 December 2024. Honorable colleagues, we have a few announcements to make. This announcement is coming from Honorable Gaza Jonathan Wefi. Notification of the demise of Honorable Ahmed Kana. With great sadness, I write inform this Honorable House of the demise of my predecessor, Honorable Ahmed Ishaq Kana, former member of the House of Representatives who represented Kefi Karu Kokona Federal Constituency, Nasarawa State, in the 7th Assembly, 2011 to 2015. He died on Sunday, 5th January 2024 in Abuja. I'm sure they wanted to say 2025, after a protracted illness, and was buried according to Islamic rites. The House console his family and the entire people of Kefi, Karu, Kokona Federal Constituency in Nasarawa State. I request that we observe a minute's silence in honor of the deceased. Signed, Gaza Jonathan Wefi, Honorable. We will observe that at the end of the other announcements. The second announcement is coming from Honorable Afwape Moruf Afolabi, representing Abeokuta South Federal Constituency, and is the Deputy Chairman, House Committee on Corporate Social Responsibility. He wishes to announce the demise of the mother of the 6th Assembly Speaker, Right Honorable Dimeji Bankole. It is with great heavy heart that I officially notify the Honorable House of Representatives about the demise of Chief Mrs. Atinuke Monsurat Bankole, the mother of the Speaker of the 6th Assembly, Right Honorable Dimeji Bankole. She died on Friday, 10th January 2025 at the age of 79. Late Chief Mrs. Monsurat Atinuke Bankole was not just known to be the mother of the number 4 citizen of the number 6 citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in the 6th Assembly. She was the Eya Adini of Igbaland and the founder of Our Monsoor Muslim Organization. She was indeed a prime mover among the women, gender, and traders in Ogun State. I therefore request that the House direct that we observe a minute silence as a mark of honor to the deceased. May Almighty Allah accept her return and grant her a Jannah Firdaus. The next announcement is a tribute to the newly installed paramount ruler of Ijesha land, Oba Clement Adesuyi Astrop. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, thank you for granting me the audience to render this tribute in honor of my king and, of course, the paramount ruler of Ijesha land, Oba Clement Adesui Hastrop, the 49th Owa Obokun of Ijesha Land, born on September 19, 1948, into the Ajimoku royal family of Ijesha Land, Oba Adesui Hastrop appointment follows the demise of the immediate past Oba, Dr. Adekunle Aramolaran II, who died on September 11, 2024. The new Owa Obokun attended Eko Boys High School in Lagos between the year 1963 and 1967, before earning a bachelor's degree from Howard University in Washington, D.C., United States of America. Oba Adesui Hastrop's appointment as Owa Obokun of Ijesha Land was approved by Osun State Governor, His Excellency Ademola Adeleke, on the 29th of December 2024. He ascended the throne of his forefathers the same day and was presented with the staff of office. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I urge you to join me in honoring a visionary leader, a devoted philanthropist, and a champion of community development, Oba Clement Adesui Hastrop. Kabiyesi. May we rise for a minute's silence for those who departed. May the soul of the departed rest in perfect peace. Honorable colleagues, announcement from the Speaker. The Conference Committee on NDIC Amendment Bill has been constituted. The following are the members of this committee: Amos Gwanam Mogaji, Mokhtar Shagaya, Honorable Chinedu Oga, Honorable Donald Ojogu, Honorable Lowry Kwamati, Honorable Patrick Omo, and the chairman of this committee is Honorable Babajimi Benson, chairman. Most distinguished colleagues, there is a message, a New Year message from the Speaker of the House of Representatives. He has asked me to present it to the Parliament as well as to Nigerians. So this is a remark by Right Honorable Abbas.
Order. Madaki, go to your seat.
It's a remark by Right Honorable Abbas Tajuddin, PhD, GCON, Speaker of the House of Representatives on the resumption of the House from the Christmas and New Year recess. Today, Tuesday, 14th January 2025, at the National Assembly Complex, Abuja. Most distinguished colleagues, it is with great satisfaction and a renewed sense of purpose that I welcome you back from the Christmas and the New Year recess. Although brief, I trust the break provided an opportunity for reflection, family engagement, and meaningful interaction with your constituents. Your various acts of generosity and service during the festive period have brought tangible benefits to the lives of many Nigerians, reflecting the essence of our roles as representatives. Honorable colleagues, as we reconvene today, I'm encouraged by the energy and determination evident in this chamber. Our responsibility to the nation remains paramount, and I'm confident that we are prepared to meet the demands of the year 2025 with unwavering focus and unwavering diligence. Most distinguished colleagues, the past year was characterized by moments of progress, tempered by significant challenges. Tragic events such as the stampedes in Ibadan, the stampedes in Abuja, and Okija during the distribution of palliative aid underline the urgent need for improved planning and safety protocols in humanitarian efforts. On behalf of the House, I extend our deepest sympathies to the families and communities affected. These incidents serve as a stark reminder of the socio-economic hardship facing our citizens and the imperatives for policies that tackle hunger and poverty at their roots. We also mourn the heartbreaking loss of our gallant soldiers in Borno State, who paid the ultimate price. The Speaker's speech, honorable colleagues, should be heard in silence. Thank you. We also mourn the heartbreaking loss of our gallant soldiers in Borno State, who paid the ultimate price in the fight against terrorism. Their sacrifice exemplifies the highest dedication to our nation's safety and sovereignty. On behalf of the House, I extend our deepest condolences to the families of the fallen heroes and the Nigerian Armed Forces. We honor their courage and commitment and reiterate our resolve to support efforts to end insecurity in all its forms. Most distinguished colleagues, similarly, the tragic loss of life in the Gidam, Sama, and Rumpuwa villages of Sokoto State, resulting from the unintended consequences of military operations, underscores the need for a renewed focus on civilian protection in conflict zones. These incidents emphasize the complexities of governance and the necessity for people-oriented, comprehensive solutions. Amidst these challenges, the resilience of our security agencies deserve commendation. Their concerted efforts have significantly reduced threats across the country, demonstrating their courage and the growing efficacy of coordinated military operations. The House remains steadfast in supporting these efforts through legislative measures that enhance security frameworks and address emerging threats. Turning to the economy, 2024 presented both difficulties as well as opportunities. While inflation remains a pressing concern, progress in GDP growth and the positive trajectory of economic reforms provide hope for a more stable and prosperous 2025. The ongoing revival of the Warri and Port Harcourt refineries and the increased competition in the oil market have already begun to moderate fuel prices. We encourage the swift operationalization of the Kaduna refinery to alleviate further economic pressures on households and businesses. Most distinguished colleagues, our legislative agenda for 2025 prioritizes the passage of the appropriation bill and the tax reform bills, both of which are pivotal to economic recovery and fiscal stability. These reforms are essential for broadening the tax base, improving compliance, and reducing dependency on external borrowing. The House will ensure that these reforms are equitable and that these reforms are considerate of the needs of all Nigerians, particularly the most vulnerable ones among us. Most distinguished colleagues, as we engage with the budget and other legislative priorities, we must remain meticulous in our scrutiny, ensuring that every proposal aligns with national objectives and delivers tangible benefits to the citizenry. The planned Citizens Town Hall on the budget will further reinforce transparency and reinforce inclusivity in our decision-making processes. The Constitutional Review Committee, under the leadership of the Deputy Speaker, Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu, continues to make commendable progress. The extensive consultations and the rigorous reviews of over 350 memoranda demonstrate the depth of public engagement in shaping our nation's foundational document, the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We anticipate that the outcomes of this process will address long-standing governance challenges and promote inclusivity, promote equity, and promote accountability. Most distinguished colleagues, besides constitutional amendments, the House is committed to advancing legislative frameworks that address critical national issues, including gender equality, electoral reforms, and energy infrastructure. As custodians of the legislative process, we must approach these tasks with resolve and an acute awareness of their implications for Nigeria's development trajectory. Honorable colleagues, one of the key mandates of the legislature is to promote accountability. Nigerians look to us for transparency, they look for us for responsiveness, they look for us for result-oriented leadership. The sources of initiatives such as the Open Parliament and the State of the House live chat underscores the value of direct engagement with the public. These platforms will remain integral to our efforts to foster trust and demonstrate our commitment to the ideals of representative democracy. Collaborations with the executive arm is equally crucial while upholding this institution's independence. We must continue to engage constructively with other branches of government to achieve our shared aim of national progress. This partnership built on mutual respect and a common vision is essential for addressing the complex challenges our nation is confronted with. As we commence this legislative year, Let us renew our commitment to the principles of service. Let us renew our commitment to the principles of equity and principles of progress. Nigeria have legitimate expectations, and rightly so. Our citizens aspire to have a safer, more prosperous nation, where opportunities flourish, governance reflects the highest standard of integrity and accountability. We should embrace these expectations, not as burdens, but as the driving force behind our collective mission. By working with purpose, by working with unity, and being resolved, we can transform challenges into opportunities and aspirations into realities. As we observe Armed Forces Remembrance Day tomorrow, let us honor the sacrifices of our fallen heroes and the unwavering commitment of our service members. The House will continue championing their welfare and ensuring their contribution to our nation are met with the recognition and support they deserve. Honorable colleagues, 2025 demands our best efforts and our unwavering focus on the mandate entrusted to us by the people. Let us work together to ensure that this year stands as a testament to the transformative power of effective governance. Thank you. May God bless you and bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That's a message from the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, PhD. Yang Zhao. In my own words, honorable colleagues, you are welcome from the holidays. You are welcome from the holidays, the Christmas and the New Year holidays. And I hope you had enough time to rest as well as interact with your constituents. We are happy to have you back, and it's an action-packed section in the coming days because of the budget that is before us. I'm sure your strengths have been renewed, and I'm sure we're going to hit the ground running. May I ask any member who has a petition to present to the House, may please rise to do so. Yes.
Thank you, our revered Right Honorable Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. My name is Honorable Chief Mitema Obodo, and I speak for Ogbia Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, may I begin by saying compliments of the season. I have a petition with me from one of my notable constituents, Mr. Romeo Arugatense, who served the Nigerian Police Force meritoriously and retired years back. Mr. Speaker, my constituents have petitioned to say that he has been denied his pension pay and other benefits for reasons he cannot understand. Among the prayers, Mr. Speaker, is that this noble House, through our relevant committees, recommends the immediate restoration of his pension pay and benefits in accordance with the provisions of the Pensions Reform Act. Mr. Speaker, I pray you to grant me leave to lay this petition.
Leave is hereby granted. You may lay a petition. Yes, this leader, you want to have a petition?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Chairman rules, you have point of order.
Yeah, just that it should not be debated.
Huh?
petitions should not be debated, but just go straight and precise.
Yeah, he will lay it and the committee will look at it.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues. I am Honorable Abdullah Ibrahim Ali Halims as management staff at Ilupeju, Lagos State, by Pastor Makoji Abraham. I seek the leave of this House to present this petition. Mr. Speaker, thank you.
Deputy Leader, leave is hereby granted. You may now lay your petition. Any other petition? Yes, Ibe, Honorable.
Mr. Speaker, good morning and Happy New Year to you and to my respected colleagues. I wish you all the same. Mr. Speaker, my name is Ibe Okwara Osongwa Ukabo Hafia, and I represent the very prosperous people of Aluchuko Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from God's own state.
Honorable Maki, resume as the Chief Whip of the House. Honorable Maki, resume as the Chief Whip of the House.
Because, Mr. Speaker, I'm from God's own state, God's own government, I'm from Abia State. Mr. Speaker, I have a petition here by the concerned citizens and indigents of Idima Abham in Aruchuku local government of Abia State. Mr. Speaker, the petition is against the lax and biased investigation of the murder of 4 indigents of Idima Abham and the human rights violations against those committed crimes. The members of this group, called the outlawed Red Chamber Court in Abham, has plagued the community for too long. Mr. Speaker, the police had looked into this issue and had done nothing, and so
You are debating the petition.
Not at all, Mr. Speaker.
Seek the leave to lay it.
I seek the leave to lay this petition so this matter is investigated properly.
Leave is hereby granted. Any other petition?
Honorable colleagues, please let us maintain decorum, please. Honorable Bob, allow the minority leader to concentrate. Chairman Sport, please, go back to your seat. Honorable Kawoje, my senior brother, please, let's maintain decorum. Thank you.
These petitions are hereby referred to the Committee on Public Petition. Any member who has a matter of urgent public importance to present may please rise to do so. Is Honorable Suleiman.
Honorable Kenga, decorum, please. Honorable Kenga, thank you.
Is Honorable Suleiman Abubakar Gumi in the House? You may rise to move your motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, my distinguished colleagues. I am Dr. Suleiman Abubakar Gumi. I represent the good people of Gumi, Bukuim Federal Constituency from Zamfara State. Mr. Speaker, I write under Order 825 to ask the House to allow me to take a matter of urgent national importance, which is the urgent need to ensure compliance with constitutional provision of scrutiny and appropriation of TED funds expenditure / allocation and approved guidelines for intervention, which is a matter based on the budget defense. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder to this motion, the first leg of the motion? Yes, please. The Prince of Nasarawa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Respected colleagues, Ali Mohammed Abdul Mumin is my name. I rise to second the motion ably moved by a colleague I saw second. I'm from Nasarawa, Toto Federal Constituency. I saw second.
Those in support of the motion say aye. Those in support of the motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion, that it is urgent enough to be heard now. Yes, PhD, Patrick Umo.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Honorable Patrick Umar. I represent the entire people of Ikorekbene, Sienudum, Oborokara Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm a proud son of Akwa Ibom State. I rise to second the second leg of this motion, ably moved by my friend and colleague. I so second.
Thank you. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. You may now move your motion, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, my distinguished colleagues. Urgent need to ensure compliance with constitutional provision of scrutiny and appropriation of TED funds expenditure, stroke allocation, and approved guidelines for intervention. The House notes that Section 1 of the Tertiary Education Trust Fund Act 2011 authorizes the assessment and collection of the education tax from the assessable profit of all companies registered in Nigeria. Also note that the tax is to be assessed and collected by the Federal Inland Revenue Service for remittance to Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TED Fund. Further notes that TED Fund has, among other statutory responsibilities, a duty to administer and disburse the tax fund to eligible public tertiary institutions for the advancement of education, knowledge, and skills. Cognizant that Section 4, right paragraph 1 of the concurrent legislative list and Section 59(1), as well as Section 83 to 84 of the Constitution requires the use of appropriation bills for the control, payment, issue, withdrawal, or allocation of public revenue from both the Consolidated Revenue Fund of the Federation and any other public fund of the Federation. Also cognizant that an appropriation bill is the legislative tool with which National Assembly exercises control over proposed public receipts and expenditures. Aware that Order 20, Rule 132, subsection 2A and B, mandates the Committee on TED Fund and other services to among other things, scrutinize TED Fund's annual budget estimates. Also aware that Section 88 and 89 of the Constitution gives powers to the National Assembly to conduct investigations with a view to exposing corruption, wastage, and inefficiency in the management of public funds. Disturbed by the reported cases of discrepancies in the tax collections, accruals, remittances, transfers, and issues surrounding the judicious utilization and equitable disbursement of the Education Tax Fund. Also disturbed that TED Fund's 2024 budget came without the necessary breakdowns and details of its expenditures stroke approval guidelines for legislative scrutiny as required by extant laws. Resolves to 1, mandate the Tertiary Education Trust Fund to supply the House with a detailed breakdown of its 2024 allocations as well as 2025 proposed budget allocation estimates to beneficiary institutions before further implementation. 2, mandate TED Fund to avail the House the report of audited accounts of the fund and the beneficiary institutions received from 2018 till date. 3, mandate TED Fund not to effect nor authorize any fund disbursement until the detailed breakdowns of its proposed 2025 budget is scrutinized and approved by the House. 4, mandate Federal Inland Revenue Services to submit to the House the list of education taxpayers and total yearly amount collected from 2011 till date. 5, mandate the Committee on TED Fund and other services to act on the above resolution and report back to the House within 4 weeks. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. I think this is, you need a second? Yes.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I'm Honorable Said Yusuf Miga. I represent Jahun Miga Federal Constituency. I'm from Jigawa State. I rise to second the motion ably moved by my colleagues. I so second. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I just put the question.
Mr. Eze, next time you need to take permission from the acting chief whip. Just for you to go and greet speaker.
Those in support of this motion as will say aye.
Thank you.
Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to the Committee on Third Fund. Is Honorable Ibe Osonwa in the House? Please move your motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, my name is Ibe Okwara Osonwa Ukabo Afia, and I represent the very prosperous people of Aduchuku Afia Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Abia State, God's own state. Mr. Speaker, I come under Order 8 through 4. Rule 5, that the House suspend its House rules to hear this my matter of urgent public importance. This matter is the need to investigate the deadly and unsafe conditions of the Moray Bridge Road and the access road of F107 that leads from Ohafia through Bende to Umuahia. I so request.
Any seconder to this motion? Yes. The Papa of Petitions.
Thank you, the Speaker and distinguished colleagues. Happy New Year to all. My name is Barrister J.C. Okejo Onakals. Mr. Speaker and distinguished colleagues, I represent the Nigerians, especially the habit of Lagos. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning to second a motion of urgent public importance on the need to address the deadly and unsafe condition of Umne Bridge and F107 road in Eben, Ohafia, to a first leg that is urgent enough to be had at this prison. I so move. I say second.
Those who are in support of these motions say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion that is urgent enough to be heard now. Yes, sir. Behind.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, my name is Mudashiru Lukman Alani, representing the good people of Iwo Ayedire Olaoluwa Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Osun State. I rise this morning to second the second leg of the motion that is urgent to be heard. I so second.
Thank you. Those in support of this second leg of the motion, as moved and seconded, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Ibo or someone may move your motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This is a motion on the urgent need to address the deadly and unsafe conditions of the Moray Road and the F107 road in Ebem Ohafia in Abia State. Mr. Speaker, the House notes that with grave concern the deteriorating state of the Moray Bridge access and the F107 road in Ebem Ohafia, Abia State, which serves as a critical infrastructure connecting Umuahia, Bende, Aruchuku, Ohafia to other neighboring towns and facilitates the fostering of social, economic activities in the region. Further notes that Moray access of the F107 road has suffered extensive damage, rendering it hazardous for commuters, while the F107 road is riddled with potholes, erosion gullies, and other menaces, causing accidents, delays, particularly during the rainy season. The House is aware that unsafe conditions of the road has resulted in numerous fatalities, loss of property, and has significantly hampered the movement of goods and services, which is detrimental to the economic well-being of the people of Ohafia and all its surrounding communities. The House acknowledges that the contract for the reconstruction of the F107 road that leads from Ohafia to Bende and Umuahia was awarded in 2018 to Heartland Setraco for the sum of 5.49 billion naira under the supervision of the Federal Ministry of Works. The House is aware that the Federal Executive Council approved an additional 12 billion naira for the project, with over 300 million naira allocated in 2021 and 400 million in 2024 appropriation bill, raising suspicions of corruption and mismanagement. The House is further aware that the condition of neglect of these critical infrastructure pose a serious threat to public safety, hinders access to essential services such as healthcare, education, and businesses, undermining the government's commitment to equitable development across all regions. The House is disheartened that the bad condition of the F107 road made Sunday, the 22nd of December 2024, a Black Sunday in my constituency, as a tragic accident occurred at approximately 1:30 p.m. involving a trailer with chippings that overturned and tragically killed 7 people. The House is cognizant that the urgent need to avert further loss of lives and damages to properties by prioritizing the reconstruction of the Mori access of the road to and rehabilitate the F107 road. The House hereby resolves to 1. Observe a minute of silence in solemn remembrance of the lives lost in the recent tragic accident and all other accidents that have occurred on this road. 2. The House urges the Inspector General of Police to thoroughly investigate the circumstances surrounding this accident and consider charging Heartland Cetrico Limited with corporate manslaughter. 3. The House urges the Committee on Works, Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Matters Commission, ICPC, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Public Accounting, and Public Procurement to jointly conduct a comprehensive investigation into the activities and fundings of Heartland Cetrico in relation to this F10 road. I so move.
Any seconder? Yes, engineer.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. I remain Engineer Akarachi Orishema Tosa, Etiosa Amadi. I represent the good people of Umbitoli, Kidru Federal Constituency, and I rise to second this motion moved by my brother and friend. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Engineer Akarachi. It's a straightforward motion, so I just put the question. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Works and Economic Financial Crime. Is Honorable Babajimi Benson in the House? Please, move your motion. That will be the last.
Mr. Speaker, I also ask for a minute of silence.
Oh, you asked for 1 minute silence. Okay, we'll do that after this motion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, the Enyi of Abia. Honorable colleagues, I remain Babajimi Benson, representing the good people of Ikorodu Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I have a motion of urgent national importance titled the Armed Forces Remembrance Day, a call to honor, celebrate, and support the heroism of the Armed Forces of Nigeria in safeguarding national unity and global practice. Mr. Speaker, and global peace, Mr. Speaker, so I crave the indulgence of the House to, under Order 805, to permit me to move this motion as urgent, and also for us to suspend our rules to so do. I so pray, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Any seconder? Let us go all the way back. Honorable Kwanta.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and Happy New Year to all my colleagues here. My name is Honorable Chris Nkwanta, and I represent the good people of Okwa East and West Federal Constituency in Abia State. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning to let the House set aside Order 8-5 so that this motion can be heard. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of the motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion that is urgent enough to be heard now. You've been raising your hand, Deputy Chairman of Rules and Business. You're so motivated by this motion.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues. Happy New Year to all of us here. I'm Honorable Bello Isa Ambarura, representing Gwadabawa Ilela Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Sokoto State. I rise up to second the motion, ably moved by my good brother, Baba Jimmy Johnson, that the second leg is enough to be heard, or the second leg of the motion is enough to be heard. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion that is urgent enough.
Chairman, host community, please.
Those in support of this motion that is urgent enough to be heard now, considering the fact that tomorrow is Armed Forces Remembrance Day, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The floor is yours. The Chairman Defense, Honorable Baba Jimmy Benson. Let us know what you have in mind.
The House is aware that the Armed Forces of Nigeria, comprising the Nigerian Army, Nigerian Navy, Nigerian Air Force, have demonstrated unparalleled dedication, bravery, and professionalism in combating various forms of insecurity across the country, including but not limited to insurgency, banditry, and other criminal activities. Also aware of the immense sacrifices made by the officers and men of the Armed Forces of Nigeria in ensuring the safety and well-being of Nigerian citizens, often at the risk of their own lives. The House notes that the annual Armed Forces Remembrance Day, marked on the 15th of January, is a solemn occasion to honor the bravery and sacrifices of fallen heroes who paid the ultimate price for our nation's peace and unity. The House also notes that the event also provides an opportunity for all Nigerians to reflect on the remarkable achievements of our armed forces and recommit to supporting their efforts. The House recognized the significant victories recorded in the fight against insurgency, particularly in the Northeast region, where previously inaccessible communities have been liberated, enabling displaced persons to return to their homes. The House also recognizes the immense contribution of the Armed Forces of Nigeria to regional peace and stability through their involvement in joint military operations, collaboration with neighboring countries, and commitment to securing Nigerian borders. The House further recognizes the distinguished record of the Armed Forces of Nigeria in international peacekeeping and other peace initiatives under the auspices of the United Nations, the African Union, and ECOWAS, where their professionalism, discipline, integrity, and commitment to global peace have earned the respect and admiration of the international community. The House acknowledges the Armed Forces' role in humanitarian missions, disaster response, and support to civil authorities during emergencies, which underscores their multifaceted contribution to nation building. The House also acknowledged that these achievements were recorded in the face of daunting challenges, including inadequate funding, obsolete equipment, and welfare concerns. The House is concerned that lack of commendation for these outstanding achievements would likely dampen the morale of these gallant officers and men of the armed forces. The House resolves to commend the Armed Forces of Nigeria for their giant strides in the fight against insecurity and the exemplary conduct during peacekeeping and humanitarian missions worldwide. The House resolves to urge the federal government to sustain its support for the armed forces through increased funding, provision of modern equipment, and enhanced welfare packages. The House also calls on the relevant committees of the House to regularly assess and provide recommendations for the improvement of the armed forces operations, ensuring their continued efficiency and effectiveness. I so move, Mr. Speaker, and I pray that this motion is passed with the speed of light.
I would like to hear your prayers again.
The House resolves to commend the armed forces of Nigeria for their generous strides in the fight against insecurity and the exemplary conduct during peacekeeping and humanitarian missions worldwide. Urge the federal government to sustain its support for the armed forces through increased funding, provision of modern equipment, and enhanced welfare packages. Call on the relevant committees of the House to regularly assess and provide recommendations for the improvement of the armed forces operations, ensuring their continued efficiency and effectiveness, and also observe a 1-minute silence for the repose of the gallant officers that died in protecting our country, Nigeria.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. That was why I asked you to repeat the prayers. So you missed that out. So thank you very much. Any seconder to this motion? You know, this motion is significant, and I would like comments because it's the armed forces. We need to hear people talk about. We have to second first before we amend. So any seconder to this motion? Yes, directly behind Baba Jimmy.
Mr. Speaker, right honorable members, Washizbar Usman is my name. I represent Bendugari Federal Constituency of Kaduna State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second this very important motion moved by Right Honorable Babafemi Jensen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Before I put the question, Honorable Ibe, sit down. We have not observed 1 minute silence you prayed for. Unless you don't want us to observe it. Thank you. Before I put the question, I think those who want to comment, let us hear you, and then we'll take one from here and there because it's Armed Forces Day. Let's say some things to our armed forces who are making these sacrifices. You know, let's say something about how they are funded, whether it's good, whether it needs to be improved, what they are doing, whether it is sufficient. If it is not sufficient, the motion asks us to commend what sort of commendation and all that. So let's let them hear from their parliament. They are listening because this is the people's house where they are scaled and weighed on the balance.
Thank you, Mr.
But let's
Speaker.
make it brief.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Yusuf Gagdi is my name. I represent Panshinkanki Kanam Federal Constituency. I'm from Plateau State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to lend my voice on the matter of urgent public importance regarding to the Armed Force Remembrance Day put together by the Chairman House Committee on Defense. Mr. Speaker, the content of his submission have made it explicitly clear that we need to commend the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for obvious reasons. People that left their families to be at the front banner of protecting the Nigerian territorial integrity, both from external and internal aggression. People that leave their family to be at the front banner of war, of supporting our internal security structure by contributing to the maintenance of internal security of the country. Mr. Speaker, what is most important is the fact that they are being killed on a daily basis. There is no operations of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that have no consequential casualties on the armed forces itself. So for that reason, Mr. Speaker, I support in totality the prayer put together by Chairman House Committee on Defense. In addition to that, Mr. Speaker, is to advise that it is very important, as strategic as the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is, for us, the related committee chairman, to have to develop further capacity in subjecting the armed forces to account for taxpayers' money, in as much as we clamor for the increase in budget to the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is equally the prerogative of this House, and particularly the relevant committee, to have free access based on the powers in terms of our rules and in terms of our Constitution to make them account for that. But, Mr. Speaker, to say the least, there is nothing anybody could have said in terms of honoring the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria other than the prayer put together by the Chairman House Committee on Defense. And I am in total agreement with that, and I commend the men of the Nigerian Armed Forces for working day and night to ensure that Nigeria is safe. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Yes, let me hear from the soldier here, former
Honorable
Navy
Speaker,
officer.
Abbas Adigun is my name. I represent the people of Ibadan Southeast, Northeast Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker. I'm not making any comment as a ex-military. I know they are doing the best job. I want to make amendment to the prayer of Honorable Jimmy Benson on his motion. I just want to make amendment, like a prayer number 2.
Okay, make the amendment.
Go ahead.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, Honorable Speaker, sir. Speaking from the experience, it's not just, I know the welfare is very, very important. I'm always talking about welfare of our security agency in this country all the time. That is very paramount, very, very important. But there's another thing that's very important more than providing welfare packaging for our security in this country, which is, I believe, is to go on the prayer number 2, is that I want to appeal to the House, because when I was in the service in U.S., if you receive a certificate, or well done certificate, congratulations, or thank you from the, let's say from the National Assembly, and we are giving to them the best officer of the year in the Army, in the Navy, in the Air Force, the best junior officer of the year in the Navy, in the Air Force, in the Army. Sometimes they hold it up to the standard. It's very, very more important than even provide the welfare, because they believe that they are doing something very, very important for their country. So I want to know if you can put that one in prayer number 2, because this will encourage them to be able to go outside there and do their best for their country. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder to the amendment? Any seconder? Okay, Lalo.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I remain Honorable Ishaya David Lalu. I represent Mangu Bokos Federal Constituency. I am from Plateau State, the home of peace and tourism. I rise to second the amendment ably moved by my colleague. I so second. Thank you.
Those in support of the amendment say aye. Those against say nay. Those in support of the amendment say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. So let's hear from Honorable Sada.
Mr. Speaker, my name is Sada Soli Jibia, representing Jibia Keita Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Kaduna State. Mr. Speaker, we are talking for our armed forces. This day should be a solemn day. Mr. Speaker, we owe them a debt of gratitude for their service and commitment to keeping us safe. Mr. Speaker, our armed forces are truly commendable for protecting us, for protecting our freedoms, and for keeping this country united over the decades. Mr. Speaker, I can say without any iota of doubt that our armed forces, they have demonstrated the highest level of nationalism, the highest level of professionalism, the highest level of commitment for keeping this country, not talking less of any other thing, united. It is one institution that you can vouch for, that you can brag for, that it is truly a representation of what this country is. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, their dedication and sacrifice and bravery are truly commendable for every committed Nigerian. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable
Thank you
Abbas,
very much. Thank you very
please,
much. We've taken two
your
from
amendment
here.
has been seconded and approved, so please go back to your seat. There is no need for argument, please. Thank you. Please,
Let's
maintain decorum, please.
Let's hear from Miriam, and we'll be done with that. We'll come here. We'll come for amendment later.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues. My name is Honorable Princess Miriam Odinaka Onoha. I speak for the people of Okigwe, Onoimo, Isi Alamba, North Federal Constituency. I am from Imo State. Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues, I am pleased to rise this morning to lend my voice to the commendation for our Nigerian Armed Forces. Relying on Section 217, Sub 2 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, which clearly defines the role of the armed forces to include protecting us from external suppression, external issues with other military or non-state actors, suppressing insurrections, protecting our territorial integrity, and other roles as elucidated by Honorable Jimmy Benson, who moved it. Whilst the Nigerian Armed Forces toils night and day to ensure we are safe, it is the obvious that we also lose a good number of these gallant men on duty. It is no longer in doubt that our fallen heroes have left people behind. A number of those they've left behind include widows and children. And I speak from the point of increasing the welfare of Nigerian armed forces to include aftercare and welfare of the people they've left behind, especially their children who may be of school age. So I'd like to add an amendment to the prayers to include that this House do amend this motion to include an offer of automatic scholarship through basic, senior secondary, and tertiary education for the children of our fallen heroes, so that this will motivate the forces, the armed forces, to do better while in their line of duty. I so move for this amendment, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much.
Any seconder to the amendment? Yes.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Clement Jimbo. I represent very good people of Abak. It may be a federal constituency. I gladly stand this afternoon to second the motion as heavily moved by Honorable Miriam. I so second.
Those in support of this amendment say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. I think we have people still want to say something. Okay, yes, Honorable Siaka, and then Bamidele Saddam. Okay, but let's make it brief, okay?
Definitely, Mr. Speaker, thank you very much for yielding the floor to me. I'm Right Honorable Dr. Ibrahim Ayokunle Isiaka. I speak for the entire Nigerians like my speaker, but I represent Ifo Iwekuru Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from the fastest growing economic state in Nigeria. I'm from Ogun State. Thank you very much for yielding the floor to me, because it would have been so unfortunate a day like this.
that this very important motion is coming up with my son, and as a father who is having a son as the first lieutenant commanding a troop in Kuwait as we speak, who has just only yesterday sent to me a bronze medal won by him and signed by the Norwegian Brigadier General and the President of Norway. It would have been so unfortunate if I am not able to say a word. And equally, in giving rider to what our retired army man just said, Mr. Speaker, I'll be pleased if this House is able to move a step forward, further, even if it's going to be quarterly, the way we can make an institutional arrangement for those that are still living first and see how we can be encouraging them. Even if it's just by resolution of the House, those that their commandants have been so recognized them in the field and pick them one by one, and then for just 1 or 2 minutes, we celebrate them. And of course, those that are dead, I know, and as we speak, many of their family members are yet to collect their benefits. I want to appeal to our relevant committees to please take this as a matter of priority. These are the only legacy they are leaving behind that we can encourage, and then we cannot kill their sorrows. They're out there helping us. They are suffering to make peace and let us be sleeping and snoring. On behalf of all of us, the entire Nigerians. Mr. Speaker, today is a solemn day. It's a very important day, not just only today, should be just every day. Only last week, about 6 of our gallant soldiers were just killed in, they were ambushed and killed in Borno State. They all left behind some family members. So it's a very solemn day that even if we take the whole of our plenary today to discuss, it's not too much. But for want of time, Mr. Speaker, I want to pause here because I'm moved by passion. Because there are so many videos, they always show on the field, those are men, and I look at them, that are these Nigerians and human beings like me, and suffering like this at the bush, collecting bullets on our behalf.
Okay.
So, Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. I don't want to take time, and I want us all to reflect on this moment and see what we can do. Your next neighbor, if the husband is in the war front, support and assist, not only to wait for the government. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Honorable Salam.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Bamidele Salam, at the north, at the south, Egbedore Ejibo Federal Constituency of Osun State. Mr. Speaker, I also want to lend my voice to the very important motion which has been debated on by colleagues this afternoon. I want to add, Mr. Speaker, that apart from us asking that government continues to honor both the living and the dead of members of our armed forces, I also want to add that we need to emphasize the need for citizens of this country to give honor, more honor, to members of the armed forces, both living and dead, in view of this very remarkable sacrifice that they have chosen to make on our behalf. Mr. Speaker, I look forward to a situation where, on the occasion of the Armed Forces Remembrance Day every year, we will have businesses giving generous discounts and offers to orphans, widows, widowers, and family members of fallen heroes. I look forward to a situation where, as a country, we display this solemnity on the occasion of the interaction of Armed Forces Remembrance Day by offering services and visiting the homes of fallen soldiers and men and women who are on the battlefront, where non-governmental organizations can gather together on this day to organize programs that touch on relatives of these people. Mr. Speaker, it will interest you to note that in some other climes, especially in the United States of America, There are situations where even when you get to the airport, there are priority boarding arrangements for families and members of the armed forces. Apart from Air Peace, which started about 2 or 3 years ago, I'm not sure there's any other airline in Nigeria that does that. Giving priority boarding to men and women of the armed forces. These are little things that make a lot of impact and difference and show our humanity as a people. I want to see vouchers given by big businesses to families of fallen heroes on the 15th of January every year to come and make purchases with discount. I want to see tertiary institutions offering scholarship to orphans of these fallen heroes, to even those who are living, their children, while they are in the battlefront. We are offering them services, we are offering them honors, we are offering them benefits that are not ordinarily available to every other citizen. Mainly because these are the people who are losing their own sleep, losing their life, losing their health to make sure that we have our own sleep, we have our life, and we have our comfort. That is the contribution I have, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much.
Amendment? Okay.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Thank you, honorable colleagues. This is a very solemn day, and the matter we are discussing is of very high importance. The amendment proposed by my colleague, Honorable Abbas Adigun, by the way, Francis Ejirogane Waive, Uwele North, Uwele South, Udu, I'm from Delta State. That amendment proposes that we honor specific individuals, best in this, best in that, in the military. I want to amend that prayer in such a way that our offering that recognition will be based on the recommendation of the Defense Headquarters. Since we don't have the know-how or the parameter to choose who and who qualifies for such honor. So it should be based on the recommendation of Defense Headquarters or military authorities. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. You know, we have already voted on that amendment, but the procedure of the House is that we have to rescind our decision on that amendment to enable this one fly. So, as a mover of the motion, can you rescind that if you are happy with it? First of all, second this motion.
Okay.
Because I know you're in support of it. Second the motion, then rescind your own so that we can vote on it.
Okay. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir. Once again, Abbas Adigun is my name. Represent the people of Ibadan, Southeast, Northeast constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Ibadan, or your state. I'd like to second the amendment made by my honorable colleague that the DHQ should be able to forward the list of the people that want to give the award to, like the best senior officer of the year, the junior officer of the year. So second.
Thank you very much. Before I ask the question, I need the first motion to be rescinded before we can vote on this one, because we've already resolved on that. So can you move another motion to rescind the first motion?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to move that the House should be given the award by recognition coming from the list coming from the Department of Headquarters.
Just say I move for the rescission of my first motion.
Okay.
Of my amendment, yes.
I rise to move the motion as the decision move as amended. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I move to rescind the decision, the resolution of the first motion I move.
Okay. Mr. Speaker, sorry, sir. I rise and I move to the decision to recite
the resolution of the first amendment.
Moved by
Thank you.
motion.
Thank you. Honorable Leke, can you second that rescission?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, the most friendly speaker, very neat leader, honorable colleagues. I rise to second the motion moved by my colleague.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this rescission motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The motion is hereby rescinded. And the motion moved by the chairman, House Rule, have been seconded by the mover of the first motion. I just put the question. Those in support of the motion moved by the chairman, House Rule, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Those in support of this, you see, we have debated enough on this, so I'll just put the question. Those in support of the motion moved by Honorable Babajimi Benson, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. I think we should do more for the armed forces. I think we are doing a lot, but we can do more. It won't be too much if we give the children of armed forces, servicemen, free scholarship. It won't be too much if we give them free medical services. It won't be too much if we give them priority attention at train station, as bus station, in any queue, because these ones are making a lot of sacrifices, especially with their life for us. So I think in this House, I'm hoping that one of these days we'll move a motion to give free scholarship to the children of the servicemen and free medical services to the children of servicemen, amongst other benefits that will motivate them as they stand in for us. Over to you, security committees. You know when to bring it up. This motion is resolved as prayed. Shall we rise for 1 minute silence, both for the motion moved by Honorable Ibe Okwara Osamwa and the one moved by the Chairman, Defense, House Committee on Defense, Honorable Babajimi Benson. May the soul of the departed rest in perfect peace.
Personal explanation. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my name remains Honorable Tese Ogbo. I represent Kwando Shongo Federal Constituency. I'm from Benue State. Mr. Speaker, I come under personal explanation on a related issue on this very important subject of the Armed Forces Remembrance Day. Mr. Speaker, I came across a press release by the Armed Forces where a new code of conduct was released for members of the Armed Forces of Nigeria. Among other things, Mr. Speaker, the document states that an officer shall not hold membership of any secret society or political party. It goes further to say he shall not participate in any way in activities concerned with such parties, even in an observatory manner. Mr. Speaker, I want to clear the air on behalf of myself as a member who grew up in a military family and on behalf of the many retired military men that we have in our chambers in the National Assembly. Mr. Speaker, the statement from the Army paints a picture like political parties are in one way or the other related with secret societies. I want to, Mr. Speaker, clear the air that political parties, Mr. Speaker, are very important tools for achieving our democracy and achieving leadership in Nigeria. So I want to, Mr. Speaker, state that the issue of political party membership should not be related in the same sentence or in the same phrase as secret societies. It would have been preferable if the Army had stated that the military personnel should not be engaged with political parties for the independence of their roles as military personnel and for the integrity
of our political process in Nigeria, so that the military personnel will understand the reason why the circular is released, why they should not be members of political parties, and not phrasing it such as political parties and secret societies are in the same category in our country. So, Mr. Speaker, I felt it was important that we clear this issue to help even military officers who are currently in service, who may wish to join political parties after service, to understand that political parties are not secret societies, Mr. Speaker, but very, very important tools for national development. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Personal explanation, well noted. We're going to go into the business of the day, and we're going to speed things up because you know the season that we're in, the season of budgets, where you are needed most in your committee rooms. And so when we give you the opportunity to carry out any assignment during this plenary, consider time, because we need you more now in your committee rooms. We know you will oblige. Honorable members, the first business of the day is presentation of report of the Conference Committee on a bill for an act to repeal the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission Act, R7 Laws of Federation of Nigeria, 2004, and enact the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission Bill to enhance its funding in the monitoring of accruals to and disbursement of revenue from the Federation account and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Francis O. Waife, Honorable Waife is invited to present the report.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Francis A. Jirogane Waive is my name. I represent the entire people of Uwele North, Uwele South, and Udu. I'm from Delta State. I rise to move that the House do receive the report of the Conference Committee on a bill for an act to repeal the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission Act, Cap R7 Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, and enact the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission Bill to enhance its funding in the monitoring of accruals to and disbursement of revenue from the Federation account and for related matters. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder of this motion? Yes. Chairman Works.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. I'm Honorable Akin Alabi. I represent the good people of Egbeda Naira Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm an Ibadan man from Oyo State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion ably moved by my colleague. I so second.
Those in support of this motion, say aye. Those in support of this motion, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Waife, please lay the report. Most distinguished colleagues, the second business of the day is presentation of report of the Conference Committee on the bill for an act to establish the Southwest Development Commission, charged with the responsibility, among other things, to receive and manage funds from allocation of the Federation account, including donations and gifts for the reconstruction and rehabilitation of infrastructural damages suffered by the region and to tackle ecological, environmental, and other developmental challenges in the region and for related matters. And this is standing in the name of Honorable James Faleke. Honorable Faleke is invited to present the report. I was told that somebody will be standing in for him. Deputy Chairman. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm Honorable Bello Issa Ambarura. I rise up to present a report, a Conference Committee report on Southwest Development Commission on behalf of the Chairman, Honorable James Faleke. I'm the Deputy Chairman, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, the House to receive a report of the Committee on a bill for an act to establish the Southwest Development Commission, charged with the responsibility, among others, to receive and manage funds from allocation of the Federation account, including donations and gifts for the reconstruction and the rehabilitation of infrastructural development, the damages suffered by the region and to tackle ecological, environmental, and other developmental challenges in the region and for related matters. Mr. Speaker, I would like to crave the indulgence of the House to lay the report. Thank you.
Thank you. Any seconder to this motion? Yes, please. Behind, not you. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I remain Boniface Merengwa. I represent the people of Ikwerema Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from River State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion that the House will receive the reports on Southwest Development Commission. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please, Honorable Deputy Chairman, Business and Rules, you may now lay the report. The third business of the day is presentation of report, 6 reports of the Committee on University Education, standing in the name of Honorable Abubakar Fulata. Honorable Fulata is invited to present the reports. Make it very brief, most distinguished
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. I am Abubakar Hassan Fulata. I represent Berniwa Creek Asamaguri Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Jigawa State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I move that the House do receive the report of the Committee on University Education on a bill for an act to establish Akanu IBM Federal University of Technology, UANA, to provide training and teaching instructions in every aspect of education and other fields and for related matters. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I move that the House do receive the report of the Committee on University Education on a bill for an act to provide for the establishment of Federal University of Technology, Badagry, Lagos. Mr. Speaker, I move that the House do receive the report of the House Committee on University Education on a bill for an act to establish Ibile Entrepreneurship University, Lagos, and for related matters. Mr. Speaker, I move that the House do receive the report of the Committee on University Education on a bill for an act to establish Federal University of Medical and Health Sciences, ITEM Bende, and for related matters. Mr. Speaker, I move that the House do receive the report of the House Committee on University Education on a bill for an act to establish Federal University of Solid Minerals Development, Michika, Adamawa State, and for related matters. Mr. Speaker, I move that the House do receive the report of the Committee on University Education on a bill for an act to provide for the establishment of Obafemi Vocational Skills and Entrepreneurship University, Onweke, and for related matters. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
This shows you've been working. This shows your committee has been busy. Very impressive, Honorable Fulata. Any seconder? Yes, Honorable Markey.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, my honorable colleagues. I'm Abubakar Maki Eleman. I'm from Jigawa State. I represent Manamudur Kaugama Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion heavily moved by my senior colleague. I so second. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Maki. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Fulata, you may now lay the reports. The fourth business of the day is presentation of 2 reports of the Committee on Communications, standing in the name of Honorable Peter Patterson. Honorable Patterson is invited to move the motion.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I am Comrade Peter Ohiozoje Patterson, MNI. I represent the great people of Akoko-Edo Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I am from the great Edo State. Mr. Speaker, I move that the House do receive the report of the House Committee on Communication on the need to investigate private internet service providers in Nigeria, HR 253-06204. And also that the House do receive the report of House Committee of Communication on the motion on the need to stop global service for communication GSM providers from reassigning paid SIM cards, HB 1430723. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder to this motion? Yes. Communication man.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Respected colleagues, I am Honorable Adedeji Stanley Olajide, member representing Ibadan Northwest Southwest Federal Constituency of your state. I rise to second the motion to lay the report, ably moved by Honorable Akpata-Sin. I so second.
Thank you. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Akpata-Sin, you may now lay your report. Honorable colleagues, the order of the day, the first order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to establish Federal University, KC, Oyo State, and for related matters standing in the name of Honorable Olaide Latif Mohammed. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time, Tuesday, 21st May 2024. Now I invite Honorable Mohammed to move that the bill be now read the second time. Honorable Mohammed.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, compliment of the season.
Yeah, you have 5 minutes.
Yeah. I am Prince Olaide Latif Mohammed. I represent the good people of Irepo, Orelokwe, Olorunsogo Federal Constituency from the Peseta State. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Oyo State. I rise this afternoon to seek the leave of the House for a bill for an act to establish Federal University, Kishi, Oyo State, and for related matters, HB 1387, to be read second time. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder? Yes, Kelechi. Honorable Kelechi Nwogu, yes.
The right, Honorable Speaker, my distinguished colleagues. My name is Honorable Kelechi Nwogu. I represent the people of Echie, Omama Federal Constituency. I'm from Rivers State, the treasure base of the nation. I rise to second the motion moved by my colleague. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please, you may now lead your debate. Make it as brief as possible. It's an establishment bill.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I'm Olaide Latif Mohammed, representing Irepo, Orelokwe, Olorunsogo Federal Constituency. I'm from Oyo State. A bill for an act to establish Federal University, Kishi, Oyo State, and for related matters, HB 1387. Right Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, establishment of a university in Kishi is necessitated by the non-availability of higher federal institutions in entire Okeogun, part of Oyo State. The closest federal university to the state, you have to travel nothing less than 200 kilometers. And the Okeogun, Kishi is located in an area that will serve other parts of the country like Borgu local government, Kayama local government, Barutin local government, some in Niger and Kwara states, and the 10 local governments of Okeogun in Oyo State. Establishing this university will foster an advancement of learning and to hold out to all persons without distinction of race, sex, or political conviction, the opportunity of acquiring higher and liberal education. Another reason is to provide course of instruction and other facilities for the pursuit of learning in all the branches and to make those facilities available on proper terms to such persons as equipped. In conclusion, Mr. Chairman and Mr. Speaker, one of the federal universities, since the establishment of this university in Kishi, in Oyo State, will not only bridge the gap in the non-existence of federal university in Okeogun area of Oyo State, it will also promote and provide quality education in other neighboring states and local governments within the state.
Okay.
I urge the Honorable House to consider this request and allow it to go for the second reading. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. I'll just put the question. Because it's an establishment bill. Those in support of this motion say aye.
Aye.
Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Bill referred to Committee on University Education.
Thank you.
The second order, please, you just may go straight to your prayer. You know, synopsis 2 minutes, 3 minutes, because you can see members are going to the committee rooms. We need to close as quickly as possible because they are establishment bill. Just mention the title, we'll put a vote to it. Second order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principle of bill for an act to repeal the National Directorate for Employment, Act Cap N28, Laws of Federation of Nigeria 2004, and establish National Agency for Job Creation and Human Capital Development to be responsible for stimulating job creation, fostering business growth, connecting employers with skilled workers. This is standing in the name of Honorable Bamidele Salam. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Tuesday, 7th May 2024. I now invite Honorable Salam to move that the bill be read the second time.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Bamidele Salam. I speak for the fantastic people of Ede North, Ede South, Egbedore Ejigbo Federal Constituency of Osun State. Mr. Speaker, I rise this afternoon to move that the House does consider the second reading of the bill for an act to repeal the National Directorate of Employment Act Cap 28 Laws of the Federation of Nigeria and establish a National Agency for Job Creation and Human Capital Development to be responsible for stimulating job creation, fostering business growth, connecting employers with skilled workers, promoting human and capital development to ensure a strong, qualified workforce and fuel a vibrant and prosperous Nigerian economy. Mr. Speaker, I move that the bill be read the second time. I so move, sir.
Any seconder? Seconder? Yes, all the way back.
Mr. Speaker, my name is Honorable Prince Harry Odionosen of Koje. I rise this afternoon to second the motion that the bill be read for the second time. I so second. Thank you.
I'll just put the question. Those in support of this motion that the bill be read the second time, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, give me the long title of the first bill and the second bill.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to establish Federal University Kishi, Oyo State, and for related matters, second reading. A bill for an act to repeal the National Directorate of Employment Act, Cap N28, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, and establish National Agency for Job Creation and Human Capital Development to be responsible for stimulating job creation, fostering business growth, and connecting employers with skilled workers, promoting human and capital development to ensure a strong, qualified workforce that fuels a vibrant and prosperous national economy, and for related matters, second reading.
The second bill is referred to Committee on Labor, Employment and Productivity. The third order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principle of a bill for an act to amend the Federal Medical Centers Act 2022 to establish Federal Medical Center, Potiskum, Yobe State, and for related matters, standing in the name of Honorable Fatima Talba. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Tuesday, 21st November 2024. I now invite Honorable Talba to move that the bill be read the second time. Honorable Talba.
Thank you, my chairman. My colleagues, good afternoon. My name is Honorable Fatima Talba. I'm representing the people of Nigeria, Potiskum. I'm from Yobe State. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I humbly solicit for your support as I lead this debate on the general principles to amend the Federal Medical Center Act 2022 to allow for the establishment of a Federal Medical Center in Potiskum local government of Yobe State. The bill was read the first time, you could recall, on the 21st, 2024.
Okay, you can sit down. Any seconder? Yes, madam. Talba, Robotalba, off your mic.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Kafila Togbara. I represent Koshofe Federal Constituency, and I'm from Lagos State, the Center of Excellence. I rise this afternoon to second the motion ably moved by my sister, Honorable Fatima Talba. I so second.
Those in support of this motion, that the bill be read the second time, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Please, the long title of the bill, clerk.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to amend the Federal Medical Centers Act 2022 to establish Federal Medical Center, Potiskum, Yobe State, and for related matters. Second reading.
Bill is referred to Committee on Health Institutions. The fourth order of the day is commencement of debate on general principle of the bill for an act to amend the Federal Medical Center Act 2022 to establish Federal Medical Center, Wesley Guide, Elisha, Osun State, and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Emmanuel Omirin, room members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Wednesday, 20th November 2024, and I invite Honorable Omirin to move that the bill be read the second time.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My honorable colleagues, Omirin Emmanuel Olusan is my name, representing the good people of Atakumasa East, Atakumasa West, Elisha East, and West Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm Nijesha Man from Osun State. Mr. Speaker and my honorable colleagues, I rise this afternoon to move that a bill for an act to amend the Federal Medical Center to provide for the establishment of Federal Medical Center, Wesley Guide, Osun State, and for related matters be read for second term. Mr. Speaker, I so moved. Thank you.
Any seconder? Yes.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Mr. Speaker. Distinguished colleagues, I am Anameru Dekeri, representing the good people of Esako Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I am from Edo State. I rise this afternoon to second the motion ably moved by my colleague that the bill be read the second time. I so second, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, the long title.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to amend the Federal Medical Centers Act 2022 to establish Federal Medical Center, Wesley Guild, Elisha, Osun State, and for related matters. Second reading.
The bill is referred to Committee on Health Institutions. The fifth order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principle of a bill for an act to establish Federal Vocational and Skill Acquisition College, Ilaro, Ogun State, to make provision for research, teaching, instruction, and training on vocational and skill acquisition and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Abiodun Ishaq Akinlade, honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Wednesday, 20th November 2024, and I invite Honorable Akinlade to move that the bill be read the second time. Honorable Akinlade.
Good afternoon, Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues. Akinlade Abiodun Ishaq is my name, representing Iwa South Bukai Federal Constituency. I'm from Ogun State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I rise to move that a bill for an act to establish Federal Vocational and Skill Acquisition College in Laro, Ogun State, to make provision for research, teaching, instruction, and training on vocational and skill acquisition and for related matters, HB 1827, be read for second time. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Any seconder? Yes.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Respected colleagues, my name is Honorable Abdul Hakim Kamilo Ado. I represent Wodelgarko Federal Constituency, Kano State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion ably moved by Honorable colleague. I so second. Thank you.
Those in support that this bill be read a second time, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, long title.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to establish Federal Vocational and Skills Acquisition College, Ilaro, Ogun State, and to make provision for research, teaching, instruction, and training on vocational and skills acquisition and for related matters. Second reading.
Bill is referred to Committee on Federal Polytechnics and Higher Technical Education. The sixth order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principle of the bill for an act to establish Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Kafin Malamai, Gaku, Kano State, to provide training in nursing and midwifery and other specialties of medicine and to make provision for the general administration of the college and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Abdul Kahim Kamilu Ado, honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Thursday, 10th October 2024, and I invite Honorable Ado to move that the bill be now read the second time. Honorable Ado.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Respected colleagues, once again, I'm Honorable Abdul Hakim Kamila Ado, speaking for Nigeria through the good people of Wudil Garko Federal Constituency, Kano State. Mr. Speaker, I rise this afternoon to present a bill for an act to establish Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Kafum Malamai Garko, Kano State, to provide training in nursing and midwifery and other specialties of medicine, and to make provision for the general administration of the college and for related matters, HB 1208. I therefore seek the leave of the House for this bill to be read the second time. Thank you. I so submit, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Any seconder? Yes, at the back.
My highly respected Speaker and my colleagues, my name is Honorable Engineer Rodney Edkep Nambayewe. I rise this afternoon to second the motion ably presented by my colleague. Thank you.
Those in support that this bill be read the second time, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, long title.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to establish Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Kafin Malame Garko, Kano State, and provide training in nursing and midwifery and other specialties of medicine, and to make provision for the general administration of the college and for related matters. Second reading.
The bill is referred to Committee on Health Institution. The seventh order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principle of the bill for an act to establish Federal College of Land Resources Technology, Rabat, Sokoto State, to, among other things, provide for teaching, research, instruction, and training of students to produce middle and high-level professionals in land resources technology and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Ibrahim Mustafa, honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Tuesday, 24th October 2023, and now I invite Honorable Ibrahim to move that the bill be read the second time. Honorable Ibrahim.
Thank you very much. Right Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, I'm Architect Ibrahim Al-Mustafa Aliyu, member representing Wurundara Bafaro constituency from Sokoto State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I want to seek your indulgence to move a motion for the second reading of a bill for an act to establish Federal College of Land Resources Technology, Rabat, Sokoto State, and for related matters, HB 717.
Thank you. Any seconder? Yes, please.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, honorable members. My name is Kwamoti Bitrus Lowry. I rise to second the motion as moved. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion that the bill be read the second time, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to establish Federal College of Land Resources Technology, Rabat, Sokoto State, to, among other things, provide for teaching, research, instruction, and training of students to produce middle and high-level professionals in land resources technology and for related matters. Second reading.
Bill is referred to Committee on Agricultural Colleges and Institutions. We have two motions, and then we'll consider two reports in a jiffy. I will want Honorable Lowry, as the eighth order of the day, just mention the title and go to your prayers. The same thing goes for Honorable Abdullahi. You just mention the title and then push to the prayers, because I was about stepping it down, but since it's already listed, let's have it because of how the House looks at the moment. So the eighth order of the day is a motion on prevalence of viral hepatitis in Nigeria, standing in the name of Honorable Kwamote Beatrice Lowry. Honorable Lowry is invited to move the motion.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, honorable members. Kwamote Beatrice Lowry, representing Jamsanu Malamude Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I have a motion on the prevalence of viral hepatitis in Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, I do move that the House do resolve to urge the Federal Minister of Health and Social Development and the relevant agencies to make testing, vaccination, and treatment mandatory for children below 5 years of age to prevent mother-to-child transmission, ensure safety standards are adhered to both in public and private healthcare facilities in the country towards containment and prevention of further spread of viral hepatitis. 2, also urge the Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation and relevant agencies to create awareness promoting testing, vaccination, treatment, and prevention of the spread of viral hepatitis in the country. And 3, mandate the Committee on Healthcare Services to investigate the alarming rate of viral hepatitis, recommend public awareness, wider testing and vaccination coverage, and effective treatment of viral hepatitis, and report within 3 weeks for further legislative action. And finally, also mandate the Committees on Healthcare Services, Information and National Orientation, as well as legislative compliance to ensure compliance. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Any seconder to this motion? Yes, all the way from the back.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Joshua Audu Gana, member representing Lavu Mokwa, Edati Federal Constituency. I am from Niger State. I rise to second the motion ably moved by my colleague. I so second. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Healthcare Services, Committee on Healthcare Services. The ninth order of the day is a motion on the need to address the ninth order of the day is a motion to address the specter of insecurity and kidnapping in Ikara, local government area of Kaduna State, standing in the name of Honorable Aliyu Abdullahi. Honorable Abdullahi is invited to move the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues. My name is Honorable Aliyu Mustafa Abdullahi, member representing the good and peaceful people of Ikara, Kubo Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Kaduna State. Mr. Speaker, I rise this afternoon to move a motion of urgent public importance on the need to address the spread of insecurity and kidnappings in Ikara, local government area of Kaduna State. The House notes that on the 15th of December 2024, a group of armed men stormed into Ikara ward in Ikara local government area of Kaduna State and abducted up to 10 people, including a pregnant woman. Also note that 12 days after the first incident, On the 27th of December 2024, the same suspected group invaded the same community in Ikara Ward, kidnapping 5 people. Aware that these 2 cases of kidnappings are the first of their kind after exactly a year, when bandits killed a vigilant leader and 6 worshippers during a mosque attack at Seasea Ward of Ikara local government area. Also aware that Ikara Ward and Seasea Ward, along with 2 other wards in Ikara local government area, share a boundary with a large forest, which boundaries Kaduna State and Tudun Wada Ward of Kano State. Concerned that the criminals are suspected to have camps in their large numbers in the forest, where they operate and keep abductees. Also concerned that the criminals operate daily on the Ikara to Seasea Road, a major road leading to Kano State, where a number of casualties have been recorded and the road is now becoming inaccessible. Worried that the residents are now living in fear, and if measures are not taken, these criminals' activities will spread across communities, causing loss of lives and properties and rising insecurity in this region. Resolves to urge the Nigerian Army and Nigerian Police to set up patrol teams with the affected communities in Ikara local government area. Also urge the Nigerian Army to set up a checkpoint on the Ikara-Seasea Road and mandate the committees on Army, Police Affairs, and Legislative Compliance to ensure compliance. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Any seconder to this motion? Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. I'm Honorable Dr. Engineer Sani Bala, representing Sanyawa Agari Federal Constituency from Kano State, and I rise to second this very important motion as raised by honorable member. I so second.
Amendment? Yes. Let's get an amendment before I put the question.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Respected colleagues, Honorable Abdul Hakim Kamilo Ado, representing Udilgarko Federal Constituency, Kano State. Mr. Speaker, I would like to amend to the prayers by adding a prayer of observing 1 minute silence for the lost lives in this area, which is Ikara Federal Constituency, Kaduna State. Thank you. I so submit.
Any seconder to that amendment? Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My distinguished colleague, my name is Honorable Mohammed Dang Abashehu, member representing Zaki Federal Constituency from Bauchi State. I rise to second the amendment heavily moved by my colleagues. Thank you.
Those in support of this amendment say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Those in support of the motion as amended say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Army, Police Affairs, and Legislative Compliance. The 10th order of the day is consideration of report of the Conference Committee on a bill. 1 minute silence? Yes, please. But we rise for 1 minute silence, please. May the soul of the departed rest in perfect peace. Most distinguished colleagues, the 10th order of the day is consideration of report on the Conference Committee or the bill for an act to repeal the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission at Cap R7 Laws of Federation of Nigeria 2004 and enact the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission Bill to enhance its funding in the monitoring of accrual to and disbursement of revenue from the Federation account and for related matters. Honorable members will recall that the report was laid on Tuesday, 14 January 2025. Honorable Francis Waife will move for its consideration.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Francis Ejirogane Waife is my name, and I represent the entire people of Uhele North, Uhele South, and Uduam from Delta State. I rise to move that the House do consider the report of the Conference Committee on a Bill for an Act to repeal the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission Act, Cap R7, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, and enact the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission Bill to enhance its funding in the monitoring of accruals to and disbursement of revenue from the Federation account and for related matters. I so move.
Any seconder to this motion? Leader, please second.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and honorable colleagues. I rise to second the motion ably moved by the chairman committee on rules and business. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The 11th order of the day is consideration of reports of the Conference Committee on the bill for an act to establish the Southwest Development Commission, charged with the responsibility, among others, to receive and manage funds from allocation of the Federation account, including donations, gifts for the reconstruction and rehabilitation of infrastructural damages suffered by the region, and to tackle ecological, environmental, and other developmental challenges in the region and for related matters. Honorable members will recall that the report was laid on 14th January, that is Tuesday, 2025. Honorable James Abiodun Faleke will move for his consideration.
Right, Honorable Speaker, with your kind permission, I'll do on behalf of the committee.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
I rise to move that the House do consider the report of the Conference Committee on a Bill for an Act to establish the Southwest Development Commission, charged with the responsibility, among others, to receive and manage funds from allocation of the Federation account, including donations and gifts for the reconstruction and rehabilitation of infrastructural damages suffered by the region, and to tackle ecological, environmental, and other development challenges in the region and for related matters. I so move.
Any seconder to this motion? No, let me give it to Agbedi. Honorable Agbedi, please second.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, for yielding the floor to me. Agbedi Yetim Frederick is my name. I represent Sagbama Kerema Federal Constituency. It's Uncle I'm from Bayelsa State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I rise to second the motion as ably moved. I so second. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Honorable. But those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please, Leader, move that the House resolve into the Committee of the Whole to consider these two reports quickly. We will assign 1122 minutes to them.
Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues, Abdullah Ibrahim Ali Alims is my name. I am from Kogi State. I rise to move that the House do move to Committee of the Whole for consideration of these two reports. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Leader. Seconder, Leader, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name remains Honorable George Ibezima Kozotinobi. I represent the good people of Njikoka and Ocha, Dunukofia Federal Constituency. I rise to support that the House move to Committee on Hold to consider the report.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The House hereby resolves into the Committee of the Whole. Those in support that the House do adopt the conference report on the report of the Conference Committee on the bill for an act to repeal the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission Act, R7 Laws of Federation of Nigeria 2004, and enact Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission Bill to enhance its funding in the monitoring of accrual to the disbursement of revenue from the Federation account and for related matters. Say aye. Those against say nay. It's a conference report. Conference report. Those in support that this be carried, say carried. The second one is that the report of the Conference Committee on Bill for an act to establish the Southwest Development Commission, charged with the responsibility, among others, to receive and manage funds from allocation of the Federation account, including donations and gifts for the reconstruction and rehabilitation of infrastructural damages suffered by the region, and to tackle ecological, environmental, and other developmental challenges in the region and for related matters. Adopted. Please, leader, move that the House do revert to plenary to report progress.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues. Once again, Adlims is my name. I'm from Kogi State. I move that the House revert to plenary to report progress. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Seconder.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to support the motion that the House revert back to plenary to consider progress.
Those in support that the House revert to plenary to consider report, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. The House hereby reverts to plenary to consider to report progress. Most distinguished colleagues, it is the Chairman's report that the House of the Committee of the Whole consider the report of the Conference Committee on a bill for an act to repeal the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission Act, CAP R7, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, and enact the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission Bill to enhance its funding in the monitoring of accrual to and disbursement of revenue from the Federation account and for related matters, and adopted the report of the Conference Committee. Most distinguished colleagues, it is the Chairman's report that the House in Committee of the Whole consider the report of the Conference Committee on a bill for an act to establish the Southwest Development Commission, charged with the responsibility, among others, to receive and manage funds from allocation of the Federation account, including donations and gifts, for the reconstruction and rehabilitation of infrastructural damages suffered by the Southwest region, and to tackle ecological, environmental, and other developmental challenges in the region and for related matters, and adopted the report of the Conference Committee. Leader, please move that the House do adopt the report of the Committee of the Whole to become a working instrument of the Parliament.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues. Abdullah Ibrahim Ali, Adlims is my name. I represent the wonderful people of Ankpa, Malala, and Federal Constituency. I move that the House do adopt the report of the Conference Committee as a working tool for this House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I do move that this House do adopt the committee as moved by the leader of the House.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion, say aye. Those in support, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. The Committee of the Whole's report is hereby adopted as a working instrument of the Parliament. Leader, please move that we suspend our rules and adopt the votes and proceedings of today.
Honorable colleagues, I hereby move that we suspend our rules to adopt the proceedings of today. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Second, the leader. That the vote of proceedings of today be adopted.
I rise to support that we adopt the report of this House as moved by the vote and the proceedings of this House as moved by the Deputy Leader.
There is support of the motion that we adopt the vote and proceedings of today's process. And section, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. The votes and proceedings of today's section is hereby adopted. It's a working instrument of the Parliament. Leader, please move that the House do adjourn sitting till 31st of January 28th of January 2025.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues. Abdullah Ibrahim Ali Halim is my name. I forever from Kogi State, and I represent the very wonderful people of Ankpa Omala Federal Constituency. I rise today to move that this House adjourned to 28th day of January for next sitting. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, Minority Leader.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name remains Honorable George Ibezima Kozotinobi. I represent the good people of Njikoka and Ochadunukofia Federal Constituency. I do support and second that this House adjourn until 28th of January. Yes, this month. I do second, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Before I put the question, let me commend you for staying up till now. This is the first day of the section for this year, legislative year section. And I know it's filled with activities. I wish you all the best when you deliberate in your various committees with regards to the budget. Always remember that it is our duty to scrutinize what is being presented to us as budget. We owe it to Nigerians to make sure that the process is seamless, that the process is transparent and credible. We also urge all the MDAs invited to make presentations on their budget to answer to that call as soon as possible. Critically look at the budget performances of the various MDAs to guarantee their ability to use the resources of the nation in their current proposal. Be firm in your mandate, and God will bless you and bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The motion has been moved. This motion for adjournment has been seconded. I hereby put the question. Those in support of the motion that the House do adjourn to 28th of January, say aye. And those against, say nay. The ayes have it. The House is hereby adjourned to 28th of January, 2025.